What's up, guys? Welcome back into the channel. I've got another what sold video for you guys, and you might think my lighting stinks, but usually I use the natural light. It is nighttime right now. It's currently about midnight. I'm out here on the night of Memorial Day, so Monday night, and I'm going to pack up all my orders from over this long weekend. And you might ask why I'm out here on a Monday night, because normally I would just come out during Monday during the day. Well, we had family over and everything, so I wasn't going to do that on Monday. So I was just going to pack on Tuesday, and then a member in my group, Bread and Butter, alerted that Kohl's is going extra 50% off the clearance event tomorrow, Tuesday. So got to get everything done so that we can get out there and hit that. I'll be making a separate video on that, but I just wanted to make this video because I had a fantastic weekend of sales. So I wanted to show you guys everything that sold, how much I paid for it, where I got it, and at the end of the video, we will get into the total profit I made on everything. It was a fantastic weekend. I already gathered everything up. Let's get into it. First off, from Academy's extra 75% off event. So we paid about $11 for that and sold it for, I think, $40. I'll try to put some of the comps up on the screen. We got this Wayne Gretzky jersey here for $80 at TJ Maxx. Really cool find. I actually found two of these. Sold it for $170. I got $40 for this Astros bucket that I paid $10 from Dick's Sporting Goods from. These were one of our best call outs in Bread and Butter. Shout out King Chorngus on finding these. They were $31 online. Members ate those up, and I'm getting $100 a piece for those. This was actually from flipping from zero, but I'm tired of making those. I don't have enough time tonight, so I'm just going to group it in here with this. Extra 75% off of that $30 and sold it for like $32 or $33. These I actually got for free with Kohl's Cash. They're just Nike fleece shorts. Sold them for $26. We got this beanie here from Marshall's for $4. Sold it for $16. These were a while back. These were called out in the group. They were like $15. Horrible size, but it was really cheap. Sold them for $60. We got this Inter Miami jersey here. We called these out in the group. These were $10 on clearance, getting $30 for those. We got the Luke Combs Croc, also a group call out, and selling them for $60. We got some of these Ohio State shirts, if you remember. I actually just got those in a video a couple weeks ago. $5 each. Called out a bunch of Ohio State stuff in those and getting $25 a piece for those. We've got a stack of Kohl's shoes next, so extra 50% off the tag. This is what I'm going for tomorrow, plus a lot of other stuff. So $26 on those. Sold them for, I think, $60. Again, I'm just going to give my best rough guesses on these. We've got $20 on these, $22 on those, sold them for $60, $10 on these Converses. I know I sold those for $50. These ones were $30 for these Nike Interact runs. We got these Converse boots here for $24, sold them for $70. And then these Skechers boots for $30, probably sold them for $70 or $75. Got one more Kohl's item here. We've got these Hardens that sold for, I think, $65. They were half off of $57. And then these I actually called out in the group not too long ago. They were like $20, I believe, for some New Balance cleats. I actually showed those in this video, unboxing them that came in, all the online arbitrage, and sold those for $60. Rest of these are all from the Academy clearance event, so extra 75% off of the tag. So $20 on these Under Armours. Sold them for, I think, $80. Then we've got these cleats that sold for like $65, and they were like $20. And then we've got these Skechers. Don't sleep on the Skechers. $16. Sold them for like $60. Then coming on over here, the hat business is going absolutely crazy. These right here, though, are all Amazon. I got crazy buy boxes this weekend. And this I got in a hat pallet a while back, so like $1 or $2. Sold it for $25. A lot of these Tigers I got from TJ Maxx. Some of them were $15, some of them were $12.99. Just depends on when I got them. I got stacks of those things, but I'm getting $36 for each of the Tigers ones. And I sold all of these blue ones as well. 10 blue ones, 1 orange. And then these I actually got online. They were like $12. Can't give up all my sources, but that was a pretty good sale. And getting $35 for each of those. And then these Cincinnati Reds hats I got from TJ Maxx, yellow tagged, anywhere from like $4 to $8, all different yellow tags. Most of them are 6. There's an 8, but I know there's a couple 4s in here as well. And I'm getting $27 for each of those on Amazon. Then we've got a Spurs hat that I paid $10 in the Academy sale for. Got $35 for that. These both were $15. I think I got those on Walmart randomly when they were clearancing out some hats, and sold those for $36 each. All right, and now getting into mainly the eBay hats. These 2 stacks here are from the $10 hat sale. Bread and Butter knows what's up with that. These Brooklyn Dodgers, don't get a ton for these, but I get $28 and they sell pretty fast every time I find them. We got these Muddy Waters, it's called, but I also call it like an Oreo colorway. Randomly sold both of these, size 8s. I got like 40 for this Expos. It's called a Rust colorway. Really cool Topps Dodgers A-frame that sold for $30. $30, I believe, on this New York Yankees hat. 30 on Brownie the Elf. MSU sold for 35 on StockX. So if I'm not saying where I sold it, then it sold on eBay, but I'll clarify if it is somewhere else to the best of my abilities. Someone bought both of these for 35 each. Sold this one for I think 28. 30 on the Guardians City Edition hat. 35 on each of these Lone Wolves. 40 on the McLaren, 33 on the Muddy Waters Cincinnati Reds hat. Then these two stacks are very random. Called these out in the group probably a year or two ago, but these were a really good find. I want to say it was like Finish Line or something. They were like $10 and got $30 on Mercari for it. These next three were all from a random hat sale online that was $15. Got $35 for each of those. These next two might have actually been from that same sale or similar sales. They were $12 each when I checked my cost of goods sold sheet. And I sold this one for $35 and this one for $30 on Mercari. This was a $5 hat from the minor league baseball shop. Sold it for $25. This shout out Cole, he called out a bunch of these in Dodgers and Yankees for like $6-7 from Urban Outfitters when they ran a clearance event, and sold that one for $28. Then another flipping from zero item. If you've watched that series, these were $5 for the Whataburger hats, and sold this one on Mercari as well. And sold another one of these. Shout out Bryson for these 40 to 80 on those. Then this was a long time ago in that same Urban Outfitters sale as that one, so it was like $6, and I sold it for $25. We got the Cincinnati Reds hat here, $7.49, red tagged, probably just sold for like 23 or $25. This was from the Dick's Warehouse sale, extra 75% off clearance event. So like $3.25 or $3.75 on those, selling them for $20. Got these from that Academy sale as well. These were $5 if you remember correctly. I got some white and some red and sold it for $25 on eBay. Got I think 38 for this, and it was online for $15. Got this from one of my hat suppliers. It was like less than 50 cents. Sold it for $15.99. Sold these both for $15.99 as well. They were actually from a local shop that gave them to me for like 60% off the price. They gave them to me for like $2.50 a hat. Just doing volume on those and sell them pretty well. And then lastly, I want to say this was from Rally House clearance online. It was $15 and sold it for either $36 or $38. That is everything that's sold, guys. Now let's get everything packaged up and we'll get you the final numbers. All right, so running down those final numbers, on eBay, we sold 51 items for $2,445. On Amazon, we sold 38 items for $1,210. On Mercari, we sold 6 items for $156. On StockX, we sold 1 item for $35. And on Shopify, I actually forgot to mention this, I did some wholesale as well, and I'm going to be putting some more wholesale up on my website, MP Merch. I did 4 wholesale orders for $355 for a total of 100 orders for $4,201 in gross sales. Now, as always, to get our total net profit, we need to take out all of our costs. So take out our cost of goods sold of $1,292, our shipping $540, and our fees of $521 to give us a total net profit this weekend of $1,848, about 3.5 days worth of sales, which equates to about $528 per day in sales. As always, all honor and glory goes to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I would not be where I am today without him in my life, and I certainly wouldn't be able to share this all with you guys. I owe everything to him. If you're interested in joining my reselling Discord group I've talked about a few times in this video, Bread and Butter, you could check that out. First link in the description for daily in-store and online leads. And now we even offer a 7-day free trial if you just want to get in there and check things out. Also on our YouTube channel, you can check out. We have a full server navigation guide if you want to see everything that we're about. I'm tired. It's time to go to bed. It's past like 1 a.m. Kohl's online clearance just dropped, and we just called that out in the group. So I got to go eat that myself, as well as call out some leads. And then I'm going to go to bed, get up early, and hit Kohl's. There's money to be made everywhere, guys. Let's go get it. Thank you for watching The Millennial Prophet.